Tom's Road to Light. Tom was a boy with no home. He had no family to love him. Every day was very hard. He was cold and hungry all the time. But Tom did not give up hope. He wanted a better life. Tom walked the streets every day. The streets were big and noisy. Cars and buses passed by fast. People walked quickly. They looked at Tom but did not see him. Tom was invisible to them. Tom's clothes were old and dirty. His shoes were broken. His hands and feet were cold. At night, Tom found a place to sleep under a bridge or in a small dark corner. The ground was hard and wet. Sometimes it rained, and Tom got very wet and cold. Tom was hungry. He had no money to buy food. Sometimes he looked in garbage cans. He found old bread or fruit that people threw away. He ate it because he was very hungry. Sometimes he found nothing. Then he felt sad and weak. One day, Tom smelled something good. It was fresh bread. It came from a bakery. The smell made Tom's mouth water. He walked slowly to the bakery window. The bakery was full of warm bread and cakes. Tom wanted to go inside, but he was afraid. He was dirty and poor. He thought people would push him away. So he just stood outside and looked. Suddenly, a little girl came out of the bakery. She was smiling and had a warm coat. She saw Tom and said, softly, "Are you hungry?" Tom looked at her. No one had ever asked him that before. He nodded. The girl took a small bag from her hand. Inside was fresh bread and some fruit. She gave it to Tom. Tom's eyes filled with tears. He said, "Thank you." The girl smiled and ran away. Tom sat on a bench and ate the bread slowly. It was the best food he had in many days. He felt stronger, but he was still cold and alone. The next day, Tom went to a park. In the park, he saw other children like him. They had no home too. They were cold and hungry. Tom talked to them. One boy was 12 years old. His name was Jack. Jack lost his family too. A little girl named Anna was 9. She was also alone. Tom, Jack, and Anna became friends. They shared food and blankets. They looked after each other. Together, they were not so scared. Every day was still hard, but having friends helped. One day, while walking to find food, Tom and his friends saw a man. The man had a big bag full of food. He was giving soup and bread to poor people. The man smiled and said, "Who is hungry? Come and eat." Tom and the children ran to the man. The soup was warm and tasty. Tom felt happy and full. The man said, "You are not alone. There are people who want to help." Tom wanted to believe him. The man took the children to a big building. It was warm inside. There were beds, blankets, and warm clothes. There was food every day. Tom could not believe his eyes. A warm bed, warm clothes, good food. A kind woman said, "This is a shelter." You can live here. You can go to school." Tom was scared but excited. For the first time in his life, he had a safe place. At the shelter, Tom learned many things. He learned to read and write. He played games. He laughed with other children. Tom's days became brighter. The cold nights were gone. One afternoon, a lady came to the shelter. She said she wanted to help Tom find his family. Tom hoped she would find someone. After some days, the lady found Tom's uncle. His uncle lived in another city. Tom was nervous but happy. When his uncle came to see him, Tom smiled. His uncle said, "Tom, I will take care of you. You can live with me." Tom felt warm inside. He finally had a home. Tom left the shelter and went with his uncle. His uncle's house was small, but clean. His uncle worked hard. He earned little money, but shared everything with Tom. Tom went to school near his uncle's home. He studied hard every day. He wanted to make his uncle proud. Life was still not easy. Sometimes money was little. Sometimes they ate only rice and vegetables. But Tom was happy. He had a family and a home. One day, Tom saw a boy sleeping on the street. The boy was cold and hungry. Tom remembered how he felt. Tom gave the boy his jacket and some bread. The boy looked surprised and smiled. Tom wanted to help more children. Tom told his uncle about his idea. His uncle said, "Tom, you are a good boy. I will help you." Together, they talked to the shelter and social workers. They found children on the streets. They gave them food, clothes, and a place to sleep. Tom was happy to see children smile again. He knew every child deserved a home. Tom worked hard at school. He dreamed of a better future. Tom wanted to be a teacher or doctor one day. He wanted to help many children. He knew life was hard, but hope could make it better. Tom's journey was long, but he never lost hope. Now, Tom was not just a boy with no home. He was a boy with a family, friends, and dreams. Every day, Tom learned something new. Every day, he helped someone. Tom's life was changing. He was changing. And Tom knew one day he would make the world better for children like him. Tom did not forget the shelter. He went there often to help. He helped clean the rooms. He helped give food to new children. One day, a small boy named Ben came to the shelter. Ben was only 5 years old. He was scared and quiet. Tom sat next to Ben and held his hand. "Do not be scared," Tom said. "This place is safe. We will be your friends." Ben smiled a little. Tom wanted to be a big brother for all children. School was not easy for Tom. Sometimes the words were hard. Sometimes the other children laughed at him because he was slow. But Tom did not give up. He studied every day. He asked teachers for help. He read books at the shelter. Slowly, Tom got better and better. He could read stories. He could write letters. His teacher said, "Tom, you are a good student. You can do anything." Tom felt proud. One year after moving with his uncle, Tom had his first birthday party. His uncle bought a small cake. Tom invited Jack, Anna, and other friends from the shelter. They sang songs and played games. Tom felt happy and loved. He did not feel alone anymore. That day, Tom wished to help even more children. Tom often looked at the stars at night. He thought about the future. "I want to be a teacher," he said. "I want to help children learn. I want to help children find homes." Tom knew it would take many years, but he was ready. He had hope, and hope was very strong. If you liked the story, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.